All right, hang on, everyone. We're seeing if I can get myself live on my other platforms, but it's trying to kick me out. Always something in the universe that's trying to keep you in and let you out. And Shar, Fred, Narcissus, George V from Yorba Linda. How you doing, my friend? It's a great, awesome, and amazing day. We'll see if this is even going to work this morning. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see here. Checking the connections. All right. It let me in on my other device way over here. So good morning to you, my friends. It's a beautiful day in paradise. How you doing? George, Amy, Tess, good morning. Great day in paradise. All right. I got on Dr.Kiltz, but my other device, I got all these different devices. Some days my vices. Debug, good morning. Mrs. Crames, Cassandra Lee Daily Bow. I think that's it. Lolo, good morning. Esther Boros from Hungary. How you doing? It's a great day in paradise. Let's see. XX Othman, good morning. Hey, Doc. Reese, good morning. Cole, good morning. I already shared out to my Instagram and my WhatsApp friends. I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. I've never been much of a Twitter fan. I don't know why. Let's see. RJ, good morning. Can gut issues cause anxiety? Let's talk about anxiety. Fear, worry, kind of you feel it right here, right? Your brain kind of shuts down and you want to run away. All of us suffer from anxiety. The gut issues, basically, it's the plants that ferment in the gut via the bacteria and yeast, which are not good for us, which causes all of the inflammation, including a little bit of alcohol and aldehydes and methane gas, all contribute to our brain dysfunction. Anxiety is simply brain dysfunction. That's it, right? It's brain dysfunction, right? We're all dysfunctional because we've been eating all right, Esther, right? Plant-based, low animal fat diet. That's really it. It's such a crazy, simple story. My brain always fights this concept and idea. Like, is it really as simple as we're eating the wrong food for a human animal? Yes. We've been fighting this forever. George Andrews, I'm live. Amy, good morning to you. Mary McCarthy Huber. I think we're filled up on our mighty meetup coming up on Saturday at the Texas to Brazil. So excited about it. Fasting is lasting. All right. So remember, the gut is a bucket. Inside the bucket is digesting, fermenting, decomposing in some way plants, and it's anaerobic. And so there's constant damage to the glycocalyx, which is that glaze covering of the cells, enamel covering. And when it's damaged, it's easier to break through the epithelial lining. But fasting empties the bowels, reduces the inflow of the sugars from the plants and the amino acids into the bloodstream, going to the hepatic portal bloodstream, right? And so ultimately, fasting, I do a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month, and a 5-day fast twice a year. We're going to do it in July coming up. Let's see. RJ, much love to you, my brother. So much since I've started following you. Thank you very much, RJ Drums. And I learned from all of you, by the way. I've learned from all of my co-carnivores, co-ketovores, co-life-avores, right? This is a life sentence, right? Meaning that the sentence is infinite and you're the writer of your story. That's the craziness. But we're all learning together, right, Tess? Awesome. Let's see. Tierra, if you have questions, either write them down, and especially on the Instagram, press the question button. That'll help me see it a little bit better because some of these things go fast. What do we people that don't believe in carnivore? Ketovores, fasting, again, vegan, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, and carnivarians. I happen to be personally a carnivore, but not everyone is. It's okay. It's absolutely okay. Let's see, what adjustments do I need to make to carnivore when I'm pregnant? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt, one meal a day. That is the way. I've got to look for my little cheat sheet on the baby's way over here. Hang on, everyone. I gotta pull stuff up from underneath. This is the radical. This is it. When you're pregnant, when you're breastfeeding, stick to the bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, intermittently feasting, one meal a day. That is the very best way. And don't forget, you got to get up. 3, 2, 1. Jonathan and Luke is in the house. Every day we're doing the heavy lifting, right? Again, lighten the weights. That's okay. But do Tai Chi, yoga, meditation, prayer, visualization. That is the way. Again, whether you're a vegan, vegetarian, or Mediterranean, you're healthy and well, go to one meal a day, add the fat. That's the best as a ketovore. But a carnivore, it's only fatty meat. And I know it's like, what do you mean, Kiltz? Fatty meat is the very best. And the 5% dictators of the world are trying to feed the masses mush, plants. And then we've created organizations that say, oh, meat is bad. Don't eat meat. It's terrible. My friends, it's kick-ass amazing to eat the fatty meat. You'll be the master of your life, right? I'm a sketch artist. Awesome. Sunny Singh. Nice. I'm a fertility doctor. I've got a life sentence of helping others that are suffering from being infertile, but I paint, I do pottery, poetry, I play music, but I live life connecting with all of my good friends, Sandy, Dorla, Esther. Big difference, taste between grass-fed and grain-fed. There is a big difference. I kind of prefer my grass-fed, grain-finished, but it's minimally, but they're really great grass-fed, grass-finished also. So again, I don't think that is the biggest problem. Biggest problem is eating plants. We're not meant to eat them of any significance or frequency. Right on. Fasting impossible when I went Jay Parkin. Fasting impossible. Then I went carnivore, and fasting is so much. It is like it's so easy on carnivore, like it's a game changer. But if you simply say, I eat my one meal at night, I eat my one meal at night. I'm not a big coffee fan anymore, but I did love coffee. I still love it, but I rarely drink it now. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day, and have faith in God first always, right? Jonathan, thanks for stopping in. PLC 865, good morning. Ideal daily blood sugar level. Well, in actuality, look at you eat food, blood sugar goes up, insulin goes up, converts the sugars to fat, goes down. So optimally, if you're having that one meal and maybe a little snack of fatty meat, that's what I recommend. If you're going to have it, you will feel better. Let's see, Bilkin, by joy, like this, but mostly like this, right? Life is thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for this day, every day, all the days. And who amongst us has troubles? Right? But the treasure chest of the workout, the training grounds of life, right? This is the training ground of life. And in the training ground, you'll grow much, much more, right? Lisa Marie, good morning. Have a great day. Montreal Valerie. Let's see. I'm doing great. Carnivore, I think, helps go fasting also. Rizmo, let's see. I've heard that research shows the people who live long, people who aren't over iron levels. Yet, if you're on carnivore, you're over consuming iron. I don't think over iron is the issue. I think liver damage is the cause of hemochromatosis. Basically, it's not too many vegans have hemochromatosis. They're eating the wrong iron. See, plant irons are not the same as animal irons. But look at, that's not to say eat a ton of red meat. You got to eat the fat. You eat once a day or less. There are many things that go into it, Riz, for sure. But my bet is liver damage is the real cause of hemochromatosis. Again, plant irons are not the same as meat iron. But again, we're not meant to eat 3 to 6 meals a day. You're not meant to overconsume meat. Listen, this is not just red meat. Look at it's fatty meat. It's cream, it's salt, it's eggs, it's butter. And you can have some carbohydrates, but you want to minimize them, cook them well, stick with maybe white rice and white potatoes, no skin, but cook them well, but add the fat. That's the very best way, in my opinion. Jay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all. It's a great day. Dr. Rob Kiltz, Mind, Body, Smile, drkiltz.com. Ask and you shall receive, but accepting is as if, and basically acting as if the thing you wish has already come into your life. So thank you, God, for all the things I've ever asked for. You have delivered them to me in more amazing ways. Remember, money is a mind game, not a paper game, right? You only have to stick to the thoughts of the things you wish, and they shall be. But Riz, Lisa, Valerie, Carlos, good morning. Let's see, ideal daily blood sugars. Again, I think in general, blood sugars in the 60s to 70s is the fasting. And then when you get that big meal, it might be a day or two before it really gets down because you're eating 3 times a day. But if you go on that 2 to 3 day fast, wow, you will last even better, right? CH is not for inner Ferrari or Corvette, as Laszlo would say. Yes, listen, again, we're talking to the masses who are over consuming mush. When you begin to focus on this and minimize and or eliminate this, you will feel better and better and better, and you will really reduce your deuterium. Look at Laszlo Boros and deuterium depletion. We've got it on drkiltz.com. Really great stuff. So yesterday with Simon and Anthony Chafee, Plant Free MD, I think it is. We had a really great conversation at 6 a.m. yesterday, and really learning together. We're all sharing this globally. I was talking to Rena Alawalia, 5 Minute Body, Emily Harvo, and Raymond Nason from SBG. Let's see, Steak and Butter Gang. We're learning this together. Frequent bathroom trips, upset stomach and frequent bathroom trips. Again, you're going to have some upset stomach from time to time. That's okay. Jacqueline, don't quote me. That's from 2018, but probably higher now. Money is the stressor of 60. Money. But if you recognize money is a mental game, when I'm listening to Neville Goddard's 14 books collection, it's the God within all of us, right? That's it. Lee, good morning. God bless you. Let's see. Nateco, solar installation and roofing, white rice, white potatoes, no skin. Again, but that's not what you're supposed to eat in general. But if you're a carb eater, a little bit of that, but add the fat. If you're a vegan, it's coconut oil. If you're a vegetarian, it's butter, eggs, cheese, cream. But the true way to go is fatty meat. Look at Elizabeth Bright. She's amazing for Bari, Italy, I think. CNN, good morning to you, my friends. We're thriving in the tribe of carnivores, right? Is the lifestyle. Just think of the lifestyle as a carnivore, a lion, a wolf, a tiger, right? We are that, right? When you eat the fatty meat, oh my God, you'll feel so amazing, so amazing, so amazing, right? Gavin, good morning. Same Ali, carnivore, 1984. Kiltz, born in 1956. He's 67 years young, never felt better in his life. I've been doing carnivore for 13 years. Yes, sometimes I might have a French fry or a blue cheese stuffed olive in an extra filthy dirty martini, but that is not all the time. Rarely do I do those things. I maximize life on eating fatty meat, 1 meal a day. I do my push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups, or simply do some Tai Chi and yoga together, right? And I was reading an article about in Japan, see, they eat more red meat, they eat fish, but they don't jog. They do Tai Chi in the park all together, right? With some light weights, right? Let's see. I'm new, RJ, to fasting carnivore. What would you recommend to break the fast with? Well, I always go to one of these things, but I love bone broth, bone marrow, and I love just a little bit. I take ribeye steak. I take steak, fatty steak. I slice it down. 8 hours of feasting is too much. You want to do 1 hour of feasting, and maybe you'll throw in a little snack. But look at your life is not meant to be spent focusing on eating and eating and eating. Remember, your life is meant to be creative, right? Go create some lives, start making some videos, start writing some stories, right? Building something, designing something, but you got to get moving, because the idea, see, we spend most of our time, we listen to others that say, well, you can't do this unless you have the proper education. You can't do this unless you're smart enough. You can't do this. Well, enough of that. You're a live human being with a pulse. You can do anything. Right on. Snack homemade beef jerky or bone broth. When would you incorporate that? Mamino. Listen, if I'm up in the morning and I'm around, I might grab a little bit of piece of that. But most of all, I focus on working, which is creating the wonders of what we all do, right? And we're all millionaires, by the way. We're all billionaires. We're all trillionaires. We are the wealthiest human beings ever in the universe, right? Carnivore and morning sickness tips. PCOS bacon. Oh, fasting, and you might take a little bit of salted butter under your tongue, not a cracker. They're deadly. PCOS and bacon is fasting, and stay carnivore. Maybe a little bone broth, sips of bone broth. That's it. Right on. People are worried about 100% of human beings worry. Right on. But what we need to do is take on the worry as the wonder of God's gift of the universe to grow. Remember, you got to lift the heavy weights. Right on. Whatever it is, start with 1 pound. Start with just your fist, right? Doing this every day. But the most of all, see, I listen to books on positivity, of love and kindness and generosity and encouragement. Right, Ben? Right on. Let's see. Encourage yourself. I'm encouraged by you, by Valerie, Dante's Farm. Good day, my friend. Let's see. My carb addicts. Again, we're all carboholics. All of us, human beings, are carb addicted. Right on. Because if you found the fruit tree in the middle of nowhere in the jungle, you better eat it all in order to get the fat made in the liver, in order to remember, fat is the only fuel for your mitochondria. That's it. Carnivore soon. Van Bowen, Kelly. Look at, I am a carnivore. Just start there. Not I am going to start soon, because starting soon is always pushed out. I am doing it today. That's it. Go and buy bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Look at Rena Alavalia's 5-Minute Body. Look at, let's see, Elizabeth Bright stuff. Look at Austin Cavelli, Laura Spath. Again, keto is a good place to start. And for me, I went from Atkins, paleo, keto, but I didn't clear up my bowel bleeding, arthritis, migraines, anxiety completely. But when I went this, cleared it all of it up, right? Let's see. KGO Lane, good morning. Jay Andy, good morning. All right, we got a question. Do you prefer Stardust or let's see. Thank you very much for all your great questions. Let's see. Thanks for stopping in. Again, a minute, 5 minutes, or the whole hour of power. All right. My daily intention book. Let's see. Ask and you shall receive. I say, acting as if it is there, it shall be. How many grams of beef do you need in a day? I do a fistful of meat a day. That's my meal, a fistful. Do I do more than that? I do a fistful. Right on. You might do a fistful and a half, but your fist is different than mine. We are generally overeating. We are all generally overeating because you've been convinced to overeat, right? You're convinced to overeat. And why are we taught to overeat? It's not good for us, right? Carlos, everyday drops of important knowledge to remember how to live longer and fully functional. And remember, do any of us know when we're going to die? We do not. Stop focusing on when we're going to die. Oh, but I am living longer. I am living forever. Those are good words, Carlos. Absolutely. Die. So the idea is I'm reborn every single day through the readings, right? Waz, good morning. Ben G, let's see. Flows, Wift Key, awesome. Rebecca, awesome. And again, all of us are the same. All of us. We're not different. We really aren't. If I take a look at under every cell under a microscope, I don't know who it belongs to, right? Who's this cell belong to? We are all one. We're the energy and vibration of the universe. We are one. The mind is the master of creating the one master for all of us. That's it, right? Leanne, let's see. Rude Gamers, good morning. Meat habits. Meat is the way. Positive words train the day. All right. Everything you want is out there. It's waiting for you. Ask for it. Hey, ask for it. Hey, excuse me, can I have that? But Jack Canfield once standing up on stage says, anyone want a $100 bill, right? Most people raise their hand, but only one walked up and said, I'll take it. That's it. Right on. Carnivore happiness. I've been carnivore for almost 4 years, eat limited dairy. I eat 2 to 1 meal a day, but unfortunately, even though I lost weight and feeling great, my belly fat is very stubborn. Well, look at belly fat is meant to be there. I got some belly fat. I got, we all got some of this, right? And fat is critical, but you gotta go more fasting, or do more of this, right on. Again, we're meant to have a belly and a booty and boobs in order to survive the famines, right? Feasting, fasting. Hunting is hard. Listen, what it takes to make these and then go out and hunt with these is not easy. No animal wants to die, and my friends, no plant wants to die either. They know how to kill us faster than the beast. Right on. Peter Aber, good morning. Pink waving. Hey, my friend. Charlotte Rittman, happy Thursday. Positive words every single day. That's it. Right on. To my Instagram, CNY Fertility, Dr.Kiltz, YouTube, Facebook, and the Mighty Tribe. The Mighty Tribe Zoom meetup every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Be there. All right. Everything you want also wants you, but you have to take action to get it, right? Ask and she'll be given. Knock and the door shall open, but you got to walk through it. You got to get moving, right? That's why the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up and at 'em, get moving every day, because you are the driver, director, and creator of your life, right? Candy, good morning. Troy Robertson, good morning. How you doing? It's a great, awesome, amazing day. Thank you, God, Lord, Creator, for the day. I've been listening to Neville Goddard. I always love Neville Goddard. I got Neville's books right here. Feeling is a secret. Right on. To be realized, then, the wish must be resolved into the feeling. I feel as if I have what I want, and I see it and visualize it. That's the really magic of the universe. You have to read Bruce Lipton's book, The Biology of Belief, right? It's simply the belief that is the creator of all things in our lives. And whether you're a carnivore or a herbivore or an omnivore, remember, there are only 3 diets in the world, right? Technically, I guess since I eat some plants sometimes, I'm a omnivore, right? If I always eat them, I say I'm that, but I really mostly eat meat. I'm a carnivore. Explain why too much protein is bad. So Don White asked a question, why is too much protein bad? Well, there's something called protein poisoning, rabbit starvation. Protein breaks down to amino acids, which must go to the liver, but they're ketogenic and glucogenic. That means they convert to sugars, and the sugars basically damage the liver if they're consumed too frequently and in too much amounts. And basically they glycate. They also fuel the bacteria and the yeast for fermentation because amino acids are fermentable, but fat is not fermentable. Isn't that interesting? Right on. But essentially, if you're eating, and basically that's part of our problem. We're eating a high carb, low fat diet. If we're eating meat, we're eating chicken, we're eating turkey, fillet of fish. It's not the way to go, in my opinion. You got to eat the fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, one meal a day. That's the very best way. I'll throw in 1 or 2 snacks sometimes. Do a 2-day fast once a week, 3-day fast once a month, and a 5-day fast January, July. So we got a July 5-day fast coming. Raymond, Nazon, and Emily, we're going to work to get some of the SBG gang joining us. We'll join the SBG gang, really sharing ways. Miss Bella has created an amazing, amazing platform. The question is, where is God? It's in all of us. That's it, right? Slipknot, which is the best salt? Is it Himalayan, pink salt, Malden, Redmond salt? I love Malden, but I love pink salt, Himalayan. I love Redmond salt. There's so many great salts out there. And I think actually when I was talking with Sean Baker and the Meat Mafia and let's see, the Lard Farm, the skin lotion, there's one other. Is it gold? Is it gold something? Someone will remind Kiltzy what it is, right? But too much protein. That's why you want to have a 1-to-1 fat to protein, in my opinion. Like 80% of your calories coming from fat, 20% from protein, and 0 from plants. But, okay. The fat, so if you take a fat cell, I don't know how many can see this over here. Here's a fat cell, and here's the basically embedded in the fat cell are amino acids, proteins, and then coming off the protein. So here's the large circle is all the phospholipids, and then you have the embedded proteins. I need some other colors, don't I? These are the proteins. So when you eat a fat cell, you're getting the fat, you're getting amino acids, and you're getting sugars, by the way. Nuclear fuel will be loaded to the nuclear power plant in Turkey today. Let's see, ourancestorsfoods.com. Check them out. Really great stuff. Really grass-fed, grass-finished, organic, free range, all those things. I love a little bit of grain-fed, grain-finished personally, but again, you're going to find, that's not only my only focus. See, if the worst meat is still better than the best plants, or is it the other way around? But meat is still the master meal because the 5%ers, that's what you do. Fat to protein in one meal. Again, well, you could do carnivore bars, but I just make sure I eat the fattiest meat. I add a bunch of butter, lard, and tallow. It's all good. Carbs you approve. Well, I think white rice and white potatoes in limited amounts with because they're simple sugars. Simple sugars in small amounts, infrequently, go to the liver, quickly converted to fat, and then you lower your glucose levels, you're truly in ketosis. I don't think ketosis matters that much, personally. Esther, Europe, you can buy salt from Parajd, really great one. Parajd, Parajd, is that pronounced properly? Let's see. What do you eat before the gym? Charming Desert Rose. I don't think we need to eat anything before the gym. You've got all the fuel already there. You just go work out. Again, if you're hunting, what do you eat before you hunt? Well, you got to hunt to get the food. You don't eat anything. We're eating too much, too frequently. Eat less. Apple cider vinegar, good before the gym. Again, you can do the apple cider vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice. But and some people will do maybe zucchini or asparagus, broccoli, but I don't recommend them. I think they're too toxic if you take them too frequently. You notice how the urine smells? Not good. Xenia, let's see. How would you take bone broth any time of day or an empty stomach? I think you could use bone broth any time of day. Use your bone broth like your coffee or tea. This is the very best. Add a little bit of salt. That really is the very, very, very best way. I was out in Austin, Texas. It's KetoCon Austin 23. You can go online. You can download the videos. You see Kiltz's talk. We're going to put it out there for all to see, and we'll get a link on drkiltz.com for the Austin conference. I'll be in Las Vegas for the Keto conference coming up in September. I'll be with Rebecca Heisman. Let's see, the 12th of May. I'll be with Lisa Wiedemann in July 22nd. We'll have our meetup here on Saturday, but we're going to do another meetup coming up in the summertime. Be there, right? Krishna, Vanish, I love you, my friends. Love leads all of these things. And all those places in the world where we're bombing and shelling and all those things, let's all work to visualize peace within all of us. Let's get out there and really share the idea that peace within all of us is the way. Vitamins, I guess. You get all the minerals and vitamins, Don, from eating the fatty meat, the organ meats. That's the very best way. The plants, by the way, don't contain any minerals and vitamins that aren't in the meat already. That's it. All right, let's see. Esther, Europe, you can buy. All right, let's see. Any time of day, or I think, again, an empty stomach, full life. Let's see. SC3. Protein protein is necessary. So the fatty acids, amino acids, but there's no sugars ever required. No plants ever required in the human diet. That's patience for the healing process. 53 years young, 3 months into carnivore. RA is gone. Feel great. Awesome. My pleasure. Sally Robinson. I'm 67. I'm 67 years into this thing called life. I'm feeling better. 13 years on carnivore. Never felt better in my life. It's radical. It's radical. And you, my friends, are the king, the queen. You are the leader of your world. No one else is. The problem is we're all listening to all the dictators and the experts of the world. But remember, go like this. That's interesting. Thank you. But we have to all be discerning and say, you know what? This is me. This is my way. I'm going to share this way for the universe. Kind, faith, positive, generosity, and patience. Hungarian pronunciation. Let's see. German, Salzburg, Hungarian country, Romania, lies in Suski land. It is ethno-cultural region in eastern Transylvania. So there's so many great, amazing places in the world that 99.999% of us have never visited, but we're all part of the human tribe. The tribe, right? KMT is Kiltz's Mighty Tribe. Whether you're ketovore, carnivore, vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, all are welcome. It's faith and belief in God within all of us. You are the master of your universe. That's it. Right on. Protein is necessary, yes, but much less amounts, in my opinion. Eat the fatty meat and you become the master. And you want to build muscles, push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. Do the, as they say, heavy lifting. Right on. I keep it right at my desk here. This is my heavy lifting 3 to 5 times a day. It's all you need to do. I'm on the phone. I put on my headset and I do the work. Rose, good morning. Tess, let's see. Thank you for stopping in again. We all are going to get some upper respiratory inflammation, some gastrointestinal inflammation, some skin or joint inflammation. Even on carnivore, it doesn't prevent things 100%. It's impossible, right? We're all going to be fertilizers someday, but make your life the fertilizer of our human experience. Kindness, generosity, faith, patience, joy. That's the way to go. Right on. OMAD, a fistful, usually 3 eggs, yolk scrambled, lots of butter, and a small piece of meat. Doing this for a week and feel good, low appetite. Listen, it's amazing when you go to the carnivore way, your appetite just drops because your body says, oh my God, you're finally eating the right food. But the reason, you see, we've forgotten that we live through the cycles of the year, right? Abundance and lack. When you're abundant, you must be out there feeding to get fertile and fat. And then when you have the lack of the food, you are then gestating and resting and hibernating or nesting or immigrating. That's it, migration. Again, these ideas, if you look at the human culture, human evolution, I'm not a big fan of eating carbs of any significance or frequency. Minimize to maximize you. That's as simple as that. Right on. Okay, let's see. A couple of mornings. It's the 27th of April. Wow. Let's see. This is from Barbara Glanz, my good friend. Let's see. Love and kindness are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless the one who receives them, and they bless you, the giver. Love and kindness are never wasted. Share love and kindness every single day. Right on. Right on, my friends. Let's see. Et Alan Pook, good morning. Let's see. Ali Balazadeh. Let's see. We have K. Kash, JC, Mola. We have our CMI Fertility. Thanks for stopping in. We're working May 1st. We're coming out with a whole new plan for access, affordability, and for everyone. But if you're suffering or know someone that's suffering from being infertile, miscarriages, chromosomal abnormalities, repetitive losses, look at CNY Fertility, drkiltz.com, and share the way. It's simple. I'm a mom, I'm a dad, I'm a parent. That's it, right? Let's see. Tahira Begum, thank you very much. Lisa Sowich, thank you. Ben Wu, Slipknot, eating burgers and scrambled eggs with goat's butter. First time I've tried goat's butter. Ooh, I got to try that. Slipknot fan. All right. The teachings of the prophets are always modern, useful, and practical. There's nothing theoretical about the prophets' words, right? Whether it's Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, David, Lao Tse, Buddha, or you, right on. Whatever you think is true. If you think the world is horrible and there's a lack, you live it. If you think it's most amazing and wonderful and you are wealthy, healthy, and wise, you live that. That's it, right on. Let's see, Kiltz, that you said, don't care about being in ketosis. The way you eat, you are in ketosis for sure. Absolutely. But for some reason, the ketosis, it doesn't always show up. The lab testing is not that accurate, in my opinion. But I don't think it's that critical. But I think if you're fasting, doing one meal a day, you will be there. If you're doing one meal every 2 days, and I think my good friend Chucky is doing every 2 days, right? Batman, awesome. I do fish sometimes, but not most of the time. I think fish stinks, chicken stinks, turkey doesn't have enough fat on it, unless you get the roaster and you get all the fat and you eat the skin and you get the organ meats. There you're going to get it. But yeah, I don't. Let's see. Again, I don't measure. I don't weigh myself. I just look at the beauty of who I am. Wow. And I look at the beauty of who you are. Right on. There was something on Instagram yesterday about an overweight nutritionist sharing about nutrition and getting an award. Listen, we have to love all human beings, all sizes, shapes, age, weights, genders. And again, if we're looking to learn, we're all on the journey of learning. You might start off overweight or underweight or like weak or like not learning, but it's a learning journey, and we're all welcoming everyone in. That is it. Right on. And judge not lest ye be judged. Right on. Let's thumbs up. Thank you, Carlos. Thumbs up, like, share to all of us together. Let's see again. Fish stinks. Like, does. I'm sorry. Right. Even when you have like that vaginal infection with the yeast and stuff, or the other yeast and bacteria, all that stuff. Again, all over our body, it stinks because bacteria and yeast ferment amino acids and simple sugars. They're not good for us. That's it. Let's see. If easy to sig-set fruits, gross candy, love everyone, love everything. I don't understand all the words. Holistic health. How you doing, my friend? Let's see. Again, thank you. Let's give a thumbs up. Appreciate that to all of you. By the way, and I'm working to do the same. I'm a full-time physician, a surgeon, a nutritionist, a immunologist, a life coach, because my job is to be a life coach for myself. But I've read all these others, books everywhere. Lil Wayne Dyer. Your ability to be a winner 100% of the time is based upon giving up the notion that losing at anything is equivalent to being a loser. You're always a winner if you're just participating. That's all you need to do. You get up every single day and participate in the beauty of life. That is it. Now I've got to find my book by, all right, you guys, Kiltz is missing his one book. Well, I've got 20 books here. I know it's here somewhere. Well, maybe not. But again, each and every day, liver stinks, but wash it good, well salted and made in real butter. That is good. You're right. But I love, if I'm going to do beef, it's going to be calf's liver. I think it's a little bit better, but I love duck liver. It's amazing. A little bit of chicken liver and butter. Okay, but not my very best. Shrimp. I do shrimp. I do a little bit of shrimp. I do some lobster. I do oysters, but I mostly do fatty meat. That's really the way. That's really it. That's it. Right on. Lorraine, good morning. Robert, Theold. I think I got it. Vladimir, good morning. Good afternoon to all my friends around the globe. Thanks for stopping in. 1 minute, 5 minutes, the whole 50 minutes. To my trucker friends, delivery friends, those that are doing the work to get the place ready for the day crew. And if you're a night crew, thanks for doing the work you're doing. And remember, carnivores are the master leaders of the universe. I know you're thinking, well, wait a minute, Dr. Kiltz, meat's going to cause heart disease, cholesterol. But my friends, your body is made of cholesterol, fat. The reason you don't dissolve in water is because you're made of fat. The reason it all stays together is because you're made of fat. So simple. There's the phospholipid bilayer is the cell wall. Then you have some proteins interspersed in and around the membrane, and then you have these sugars. Let's see if I've got the right color. Then you have the sugars of the glycans, which are the charge of the cell, which allows the positive things to attach, the negative things to repel. Shrimp has no fat. I don't touch it of any frequency or significance. Every so often, I'll have some shrimp and a little shrimp cocktail. Rare. Never. Okay. Ask the universe for guidance. Thank you, universe, for guiding me on this beautiful, amazing journey. Thank you for all the creativity. I love life. I love life. Do I have problems? Yeah. Problems are the treasures of your creativity. They're the pieces of the puzzle, right? Go to the junkyard, get all the junk. You make the most amazing things in life, right? They're recycling, and we're all recycled energy. That's it, right? What's the difference between long-chain fatty acids and amino acids? Well, let's see. Long-chain fatty acids are different than amino acids. Amino acids are used to build proteins. Fatty acids are used to build the cell wall, the cell membranes, plus the long-chain fat storage, right, to fuel your mitochondria. Fat is the fuel. That is it. That is simple, right? Ray, how you doing? Jay, Krishna, good morning. Simple, easy, and amazing every single day, for God is good, God is great. That easy? Right on. Don't eat shrimp, no fat. Don't eat it. And fruit is sugar, and it's highly antigenic, right? Let's see if I've gotten all my questions today. Holistic, Batman, Carlos, Candy Marie, thank you. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day. That will help moms and dads become moms and dads. Parents become parents. Your brain will work better. Listen, look at Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Maria Emmerich. Maria does a lot of protein sparing, a little bit of carbs, but she knows the value of fat. And you got to eat the fat to be the fittest in the universe. It's a simple answer, right? Simplest answer in the universe. Carlos, again, to my whole team on YouTube, Facebook, and please share, like, subscribe. Really appreciate it. We're going to be adding some other adventures to make it all better for you and me and all of us. We have some of you can buy our paraphernalia. Antigenic. Good question, Ricky. Let's see. Antigenic means it incites inflammation. A bee sting causes redness, swelling, pain, inflammation, and dysfunction. Redness, pain, swelling, heat, dysfunction, that's inflammation. So anything out there that reacts with your body we'll call antigenic. It incites inflammation. A splinter, right? Poison ivy. My daughter Pilar would be highly damaged due to avocado, bananas. See, it turns out that fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, and nuts are the most antigenic things you put in your body. If you eat a high protein, low fat diet, it's deadly for the function of your nerves, your brain, your muscles, right? And our muscles, by the way, glucose is for glycosylation. Glycosylation. So I guess let's see if I've got my, one way or another, I think I could share with you guys. But, and maybe I'll do a talk on this, on amino acids versus simple sugars versus complex sugars versus fatty acids, because Occam's razor says the simple answer is the one. Simplicity, right on. Simple ways, right? I am God. I am life. I am amazing. I am loving, kind, and generous. I am a potter, a poet. I'm a custodian. Whatever you wish to be at the very best in the universe, right? See, so amino acids, simple sugars, and fatty acids. These two things go to the liver and they're converted to fat. When you eat fat, it goes to the lymphatics and it goes everywhere in your body. Fat is where it's at. Skinny in a famine is deadly. I'm sorry. But antigenic means it's inflammatory creating. Okay, what's happening to all the diseases? They're going up, 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 up. They're going up, up, up. They're not slowing down one bit. Because why? Because what's the recommended diet for the human body? Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, lean meat, no red meat. Don't touch it. We're all getting sicker. I had migraines as a child, bowel problems, ADHD, OCD, dyslexia, criminality, depression, anxiety, all of it, right? And I finally, at 55, went carnivore, bing, all of it gone. Gone. That's it. Eggs, free range, grass fed, or free range where they can pick off the bugs right on. Let's see, Prentice Potter. Pottinger, I think I got the magazine at home, but there's so many. They're looking. You got to find local farmers to find the local food. That's the very best. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, salt. Sugar should be minimized to eliminated. Right on. That's plants. This is the food for my food. My food eats this food. My food eats that food. Bill Abbott, good morning. I got up late. It's okay. Last week, I slept in, didn't even go on my live. So I'm working on every day, but if you don't find me, it's just likely I'm rest. Now, if you don't find me for 2 days, come looking for me, right? Constipation causes and diet. All right, constipation is, it feels like you got to go poop, but you're not going poop, and it's bloated and painful. And then you're trying to force it out. But you see, fiber is never good for the body. It's deadly and damaging. That's as simple as that. It's easy, right? Jenba, good morning. But basically, when I went carnivore, I go poop maybe once or twice a week, add more fat. It will just slither out. No more blood, no more hemorrhoids, no more bloating. It's amazing. And I see so many sperm improve, eggs improve, ovulation improves, pelvic pain goes away. You'll never feel better in your life. Right on. And you got to check out Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. That's it. Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore. Thank you, my friends. What happens if you eat 2 or 3 times a day? Would it cause any serious problems? I don't recommend it frequently. Add more fat to the one meal a day and have 1 or 2 snacks. That's the way to do it. But stay out of the gas stations or all the quick stops and things. That should be rare. Now, the people at work there are really great, by the way, because I used to work at a 7-Eleven, and they're. But again, you're in charge of what goes in this amazing miracle machine, right? And nature made bacon, eggs, butter, beef, and salt. That's it. Right on. And bone broth, bone marrow. Kiltz's ice cream is a treat from time to time. Maybe add a little glycine instead of cane sugar. Maybe. All right, Bill Abbott. Again, check out the books, Kiltz's books. Again, I'm learning, but I've learned from all of us, right? All of us together. None of this is mine alone. We all do it together. God's in all things. Ben Wu, thank you. Ricky, drinking milk every day, good. I don't recommend milk every day. I would do cream, butter, but some people can't tolerate cream or butter. Eggs, remember, if it's free range, it's the way. And go to the gym. But the gym is out in nature. Go for a walk in the park. Do your Tai Chi yoga. Carry around some extra weights. They're good for you, right? They're good, but you don't have to overdo it. You don't have to do excess. Again, we're not meant to all look like Sean Baker and Anthony Chafee. We're meant to look like you look. Remember, whatever your size, shape, age, weight, and gender is, be you, share positivity, love, and kindness. That's it. It's so good. It doesn't need sugar at all. At all. Now, for some people, they might choose to throw in some berries from time to time, but not all the time. And Lisa Wiedemann, we're going to be at Lisa Wiedemann's coming up July 22nd. I think, let's see, I always got to look back. But Lisa, she's strict. She's strict on Kiltz. And again, so many great, amazing people out there. We're all doing this together. My good friend, Maria Emmerich, Sean Baker, Ken Berry, Anthony Chafee, Elle Marie, and I did a nice, really good talk. Remember, the one thing we're often not talking about enough in the nutritional world is faith in God, in all of us, right? Faith first, fatty, fertile foods, which will give you fittest life as you go out and be creative, build something, design something. I used to do woodwork, metalwork. I do pottery, painting, poetry, and occasionally pull out Kiltz's guitar. I think, it's a little bit. We got 6 minutes left. All right. I'm in the operating room today, and every day. Let's see, Jim Mulaney, I will look at your text. Ray Belicious, I love it. Stay blessed and shine in light wherever you are. Your Belinda, Ben Wu, Candy Marie, let's see, HSG, Dr. Carnivore yesterday, 0.86 AMH. That's, again, my HSGs are beautiful and my follicles counts, because you're looking great. It all looks good. Again, carnivore is the very best way, Candy, and I'm a mom. Never give it up. Don't look at those numbers and think, oh my God, it's never going to happen. It's happening now because I believe and I believe and I believe and I believe. Believe and believe, believe and believe in God. Within all of us you see. Even those that are fighting in the world believe in God and know it's happening within all. All right, Esther, Ben, Fred Montez, Julia Fish. Let's see, Keto Con, CC. It was a great meeting. I really loved it, and all of us are doing it together. So I learned from those that came before me. My hope is to teach those that are coming after me that they will begin. Remember, every student must become the teacher of whatever you're learning. I've learned to be a pilot, a painter, a poet, a pianist, although I hack at that more than anything, right? All right. I love you, my friends. Signing off. I'll see you tomorrow.